Mihoyo, finally you dropped the version 1.4 update notices for us. What is up guys, the name is Dre and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. I was actually waiting for this the whole weekend to come. Usually this comes one day earlier, but they are a bit late. But later is better than never. Before we dive in today's news video, I want to give a big thank you out to all of you guys. I do appreciate the support from the last video where I did do my 200 subscribers giveaway, where you can only win one blessings of the Welcome Moon, but the support was still amazing on that. So if you guys want to have the chance to win one blessings of the Welcome Moon, I will give that away to the most upvoted comment on my last video. You still have 3 days left from the time this video is live. It will go until the 18th of March. So until the 18th of March, you still will have the chance to take part on my current giveaway. And if you're not one of the winner, or if you're not the winner of the current giveaway, don't worry. In this video already, I will make another announcement for a future giveaway already. So stay tuned on that. So let's go and talk about patch 1.4. Now, as usual, we have the stuff that always is going on. We have a 5 hours maintenance. Always close your game. And we will receive 300 primogems for 5 hours. For every hour that comes additional to that, on the maintenance, we will get another 60 primogems. So this is something that is always happening on every big patch every 6 weeks. They introduced Rosaria a little bit here, but she won't be available when patch 1.4 is live. So she will come at port 2, I guess. So they only did tell us about the events and things that are live with the version 1.4 part 1. And the other port, I guess that they will introduce that at a later date in about 2 or 3 weeks maybe. Yeah, then they did introduce the new weapons. I will talk about this in particular in a bit. So we have the banners revealed already. This will be live with patch 1.4 when patch 1.4 is live. So for me, it should be 4 a.m. my server time. But for your time zone, just go to the site and it will update it for you, because it will be available for every server on the same time. But I do not know the time for America and the Asia server. I do play on the European server and it will be 4 a.m. for me. Yes, then the big parts are the events. So we have a very similar event like in Dragonspire and like the Unreconciled Stars event. Like the last part with the Lantern Ride, we'll have a shop with a new currency where we can buy certain items to upgrade our characters, and we will be able to buy that free-to-play bow, the Windbloom Ode. I will also talk about this in a bit. This event will start from the 19th of March, so this is like 2 or 3 days later. When patch 1.4 is live, we'll have to wait 2 or 3 days until this event goes live. We will just have to do some smaller events. There will be the event shop. We can spend the currencies and can buy the we can also buy the refined material for this weapon. So I assume that we will be able to refine this weapon up to refinement rank 5, as well as some Crown of Insights, which is also very good. Then this is the story event for the Mondstadt Festival. This is only available during the 19th of March until the 5th of April. So make sure to do those. Usually we only have 3 parts for the story quest. This time is the first time I think that we have 4 parts. If don't miss out, I think Unreconciled Stars maybe had 4 parts, but I'm not too sure. I think it is still very good. We're lacking on content at the moment. They give us 4 parts. So every 3 days there is 1 quest to do. I guess that is a small win for us. Then we have a new game feature. I talked about this in one of my past videos. This is similar to Affinity in 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. I think other games they also have something similar to this. You have to hang out with these certain characters. Then you can like increase the affinity with them and unlock certain rewards. What you do need for that is story keys. I will talk about this also in a bit. We have a new Arcane Quest. This is, I think, personally for me, this is the biggest thing for the new patch, the new Arcane Quest. The story continues, and we're stopped searching our sister for about 4 months. We're doing party in Leeway, we're doing party in Mondstadt, but we did stop following, or we did stop searching for our sister, which is the actual story from Genshin Impact. Yeah, the Arcane Quest continues, very, very good. We have new world quests, but the important fact for the world quests is that they are only available during the time frame of the Mondstadt festival. So these are not permanent new world quests. We have 8 new world quests, but they are only available until the 5th of April. So make sure to do those when they are live. We have 8 of them. They will give us Mora character experience and adventuring experience. Gameplay wise, we have that new monster, the Abyss Herald. They also stated here that this monster will only appear in the Arcane Quest. I think that's still okay. So this is no new weekly boss. Then there are some new gadgets for the events. We have some new recipes that we can get. So actually this is the, I don't know, the KFC menu that we get. We have some new name cards, new achievements, new NPCs. You can decrease your world level now by 1 rank, but you won't be able to do that within 24 hours again. We have co-op mode, so in co-op mode you can see the idle animations of your teammate characters, and here are like some smaller adjustments. I don't want to go over everything of them because I think it could be a little bit boring, but maybe just real quick, some changes to Abyss, so we can rerun the Abyss now way faster. There are some special, how can we say, some special buffs to the Abyss. I don't want to go over them in particular. I don't think that they are too interesting. Another interesting thing is about condensed resin. I think that they also did say something about it. So the original resin replenishment screen. So these are all the answers from the last developer notes. So basically some very good user interface changes. And I cannot really find it. Oh yeah, here it is. Increases the maximum quantity of condensed resin that may be held. Travelers may now hold up to 5 condensed resin at any one time. I think this is the biggest one out of the adjustments here. The others one are very nice for the user interface in general. And yeah, let's go over some more detailed parts of the new patch. So first thing is a new login bonus. So if you guys see this picture here on the screen now, this is actually the screen from the Kentucky Fried Chicken or KFC collaboration, but they didn't tell anything in particular about this collaboration in the patch notes. So this is just a new login bonus where we get 2 new recipes. So of course we always do get the upgrade materials and primo gems. You definitely don't want to miss out on those, but I think that this will be the only available part or the only way to get those recipes. So maybe if you're a recipe collector, then definitely make sure to log in so you get those 2 new recipes. And I think that the foods that you can see here on the picture, they are part of the new recipes. Yeah, then next important thing of course is Venti's banner. It will be live when patch 1.4 is live, so 4 a.m. European server time for me, and his banner will be available until the 6th of April. So this one is huge because it is a runtime of 3 weeks and not 2 weeks like in patch 1.3. Zhao was only available for 2 weeks, but Venti will be available for 3 weeks, which tells us that there are only 2 banners in patch 1.4 assumably. So I do think that we only get Venti. After Venti we will get Child with Rosaria in his banner. Yeah. Another important thing to notice is that this is the first time that 2 characters from the, that this is the second time that 2 characters from the same element are on one banner. So on Hu Tao's banner there was Shangling. Usually before that there were only 1 character from each type on every banner, but this time Sucrose and Venti, they are both from the Anemo element, they are on the banner. So if you want to summon or summon not for Venti, maybe I have that video. Should you summon for Venti? It could help you out, but if you already have made your decision, then I think you know what to do. Very good is that we have the test run for him, so you can try him out if you weren't here when Genshin Impact launches. This is the first rerun for a limited character. Next thing is the weapon banner with this new weapon. This will also be available with the when patch 1.4 goes live. We have the new 5-star bow. Honestly, if you want to have my opinion, we can go over the weapons now. This is on the official Twitter. Yeah, I think this is a little bit cut off, but we do not need the parts here above. But yeah, I don't want to read over this weapon too much. You can see it for yourself. It is the longest text in the game, and of course this tells us that this weapon is literally broken. In my personal opinion, this weapon is now the best weapon in the game. It is even more broken than Staff of Homa and all other weapons that are in the game. But should you summon for this weapon, this weapon is not really made for DPS characters, but it is super strong for support characters that do rely on their elemental burst, that can work with elemental mastery. And who is the master of the elemental burst, elemental mastery? Of course, it is Venti. This weapon is made for Venti to make him even stronger. Yeah, I think that this weapon can really work well on Ganyu too, but is not necessarily needed. So I wouldn't summon for this weapon, even if you pull Venti, even if I did said that this weapon is potentially be the strongest weapon now in the game. I think that Venti will have the time where he falls off, and then you will have to see on which character you want to use that weapon. So in my personal opinion, I wouldn't summon for this weapon. Maybe I will do another video where we want to talk a little bit in depth, but yeah, that's just for me. Then we have the other 4-star weapons. This one is the free-to-play weapon, the Windbloom Ode. We will get this weapon for free-to-play. I don't want to go over the details in particular, because then the news video will be way too long. You can see the stats. It has elemental mastery, it has base attack, and after using an elemental skill, we can increase our attack for 16% for 6 seconds. We can increase this with refinements. I think that this is a very solid weapon that you can use on your Venti, definitely. Another one is the reskin of the Favonius Codex. So this one does work with sprint and alternate sprint, this weapon. Don't want to talk about them in particular. In my personal opinion, I don't really see the strength in those new weapons. So these are the 2 weapons that will come. I think there was a 3rd weapon with this design that will come, I think, with Child. But in my personal opinion, these are like the 4-star weapons. That one gives energy recharge, so I would rather still use a Favonius Codex rather than the Wine and Song, because they do give the same subsets. But I think that the passive from Favonius Codex is better for energy recharge. Yeah, it could work out. We have to try that, but just from reading that, I think that this weapon is not too amazing for me, as well as this weapon. I think that there are a lot of other 4-star weapons that I do like more, but one very important thing is it has a very high base attack. And yeah, it is the base attack and 55 elemental mastery. They could do their thing, and you can also increase the damage. So just from reading the theoretically, I don't think that those weapons are too amazing, but I could miss out on something here. Yeah, I don't want to go over the weapons too deep. Video is already too long. So this is the Hangout Event Series Story Quest. We do need our story keys for that. So every 8 daily commissions, you get 1 story key. So basically every 2 days you have 1 new story key. I assume that most of you guys that are above adventure rank 40 or 45, you already did all the story quests that you have to unlock with the keys, so you should have 3 story keys when this patch goes live. This one is permanently available with patch 1.4, so you can take your time with doing this. By the time with the next patches, they want to add in more characters. For now, we only have Valra, Noel, Changyeon, and Bennett. Yeah, so this is a overview about this. So basically, use story keys as I already explained. Talk to the character, do the quest, and then you can get certain rewards here. So if we can read those small letters about obtain 2 hangout memories. So I assume that there are different styles, different quests that you can do with these specific characters, and then you can unlock these. So this, I think this should work similar like Reputation. So you work with progressing through daily, you can collect like story keys, and with the story keys you just try to fill up the hearts or the affinity for the character, and when it is full you get all the rewards. It should work something like that or in that direction. Yeah, next one, new battle pass, and here is the part where I want to do the announcement. So I already said that if we are hitting 300 subscribers, I will give away one battle pass. And what time it is better than now, because we have a new patch. With a new patch we have a new battle pass reset. So if you weren't able to buy a battle pass, I will give away one battle pass with 40 more subscribers on the channel. So now is the time for you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on the next giveaway. I will give away one battle pass, Windborn Blossoms, if we're able to get the 300 subscriber mark in the next few days or in the next few weeks. I can also do the giveaway when patch 1.4 is already live. If you don't have a battle pass, you still will have the chance to obtain this. It will go live with patch 1.4, so definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel and then you have the chance. Maybe I can talk about some little details for the current giveaway. I did say the most upvoted comment. I think for the next giveaway, to give a more fair chance for you guys, I will pick a random comment. But of course, details for this special giveaway I will do later when we did hit the 300 subscriber mark. Yes, last part. I think that this is a quick overview, so we can end the video here with a summary. So we have the event with the shop. These are the items that we can obtain: the new bow, primogems, the crown. This is a new item that we do need for the quests. This is the hangout series or the affinity quests, whatever you want to call them, where you want to be friends, go on a date with these 4 characters, level up their affinity, get primogems, get rewards. We have Venti's banner featured with Sucrose, Razor and Noel. Then we have a lock-in bonus with 2 new recipes, 300 primogems, 8 heroes with 50,000 Mara. We have the new weapon banner with 3 new weapons, 1 new 5-star weapon, 2 new 4-star weapons, the rerun of Skyward Blade, Favonia's Bow, Dragon's Bane and Favonia's Greatsword or the other featured weapons. On this banner we have the test runs for the characters where you can earn some additional rewards. You can try out these 3 characters on the launch day of patch 1.4. We have some new adventure bundles, so these are only good for the free-to-play people. You will be able to buy some bundles. Usually I did this in the past. I do not know if I will do this now, but if you're pay to play, this one is definitely worth if you don't want to waste your resin, or if you want to use your resin for something else than talent books or upgrade materials. Then we have the battle pass, where I did make the announcement for. And yeah, that's it for all the patch notes. So the video was a little bit longer. I did plan to only do 50 minutes. I hope that you made it until here, because if you made it until here, you did heard about the last announcement for the giveaway. And yeah, if you guys do like, if you guys did enjoy today's video, like, comment and subscribe. It would help me out a lot. And I see you guys next time.